Thank you. Chairman Mulvaney, Ranking Member Chu, and members of the subcommittee, thank you for inviting me back here to testify today. As I told you when I was here a few weeks ago, and I sincerely mean, our top priority at SBA is to maximize opportunity for small businesses and ensure the benefits of our programs flow to the intended recipients. My office works each day to provide increased opportunities for eligible small businesses to compete for and win federal prime contracts as well as subcontracts. We are always looking for ways to increase small business contracting opportunities, and in the 2.5 years I have been in my position, the Federal Government has made significant improvements. For example, in fiscal year 2010, small businesses won nearly $100 billion, or 22.7% of Federal prime contracting dollars. Small businesses also won $74 billion, or 35.4% of subcontracting dollars, which was a marked increase from the 28.6% they won in 2008 and the 31.8% in 2009. In terms of subcontracting, our focus at the SBA is on 3 main areas. 1, working with agencies and prime contractors to make sure small businesses get their fair share of Federal subcontracting opportunities. 2, ensuring that when a small business is a Federal prime contractor, it complies with the limitations on subcontracting requirements. And 3, developing and maintaining the tools, systems, and resources needed to monitor and track subcontracting achievements. I'd like to take this opportunity to share with you our initiatives to address each of these areas. First, one of our top priorities is to ensure that small businesses receive substantial Federal subcontracting opportunities. For small businesses, subcontracting is not only a good source of revenue, but it also allows them to gain relevant Federal Government contracting experience, which may be used as examples of past performance when they bid on future contracts. To help increase small business subcontracting and improve oversight of the process, my office has a team of commercial market representatives, CMRs, who are stationed across the country. Their responsibilities include counseling small businesses, conducting matchmaking events, providing training on the Subcontracting Assistance Program, and conducting compliance reviews of large business prime contractors. Additionally, the Small Business Jobs Act included several provisions specifically related to holding prime contractors more accountable to their subcontracting plans. In fact, we published these proposed subcontracting rules in the Federal Register just yesterday. The first provision is designed to prevent small business subcontracting misrepresentations. The second provision is aimed at mitigating bait and switch, which is when a prime contractor references a small business as its subcontractor in a bid or proposal, but does not utilize the small business in actual performance. The last provision requires prime contractors to notify a contracting officer whenever they reduce a payment or are more than 90 days delinquent in paying a small business subcontractor. Our second area of focus in subcontracting is ensuring that when a small business is a prime contractor, it meets the limitations on subcontracting. Statutes and regulations were developed to ensure that if a small business concern is awarded a set-aside contract, the firm will perform a substantial portion of the contract. Although monitoring compliance with limitations on subcontracting is the responsibility of the contracting officer, SBA is committed to working closely with the Office of Federal Procurement Policy and the Federal agencies to ensure they have the appropriate training, tools, and resources needed to monitor compliance. My office also conducts surveillance reviews of contracting activities. These are periodic examinations to provide recommendations on how to increase opportunities for small businesses and to ensure contracting officers are in compliance with small business policies and regulations. As part of these reviews, my team evaluates compliance with subcontracting regulations and provides recommendations to agencies on how to improve these processes and procedures. In addition to these reviews, SBA takes action against firms that violate the limitations on subcontracting. Our comprehensive fraud and abuse prevention strategy has already had significant impact. For example, last year SBA suspended a large company based on evidence indicating a lack of business integrity in Federal procurements involving small businesses and an intentional disregard for compliance with the limitations on subcontracting. In the last 2 years, SBA has initiated more government-wide suspension and debarment actions than it had in the previous 10 years. Our third area of focus is ensuring agencies and contracting officers have the tools, systems, and resources needed to monitor and track subcontracting achievements. We work closely with the Office of Federal Procurement Policy and the General Services Administration to ensure these tools are available. The 2 primary systems used to capture Federal subcontracting information are the Electronic Subcontracting Reporting System, ESRS, and the Federal Subaward Reporting System, FSRS. GSA is currently undergoing an effort to combine the various procurement databases into one new system called the System for Award Management, which is being deployed in phases with the first phase scheduled to be available in the first half of 2012. As demonstrated by the initiatives and efforts described in this testimony, SBA has taken great strides to strengthen our small business prime and subcontracting programs. While we've made significant progress, we continue to look for ways to identify further opportunities for improvement and to maximize small businesses' access to this important source of revenue so they can grow their businesses and create jobs. Thank you for allowing me to share SBA's views and initiatives with you today, and I'll be happy to answer any questions you may have.